These are my note cards. I got it right here. Note cards. Note cards.
Tell us when you start and just double check.
Okay, and then I got my audience right here. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Okay. So, alright, today's topic I'm going to talk about the electric cars and the environmental issues. So you guys may think that electric cars are green because they are powered by electricity and they don't produce any CO2s compared to traditional gasoline cars. But what if I tell you guys that that is not the case with electric cars? Yes, the idea of driving an electric car is clean, but where does the electricity come from? Have you guys ever thought about that?
No.
So, according to the article Non-Renewable Energy by National Geographic, electricity comes from non-renewable resources such as fossil fuel, coal, and natural gas. And here are some examples of it. So, so currently we're trying to reduce the use of electricity because of this little guy right here. Because electricity produces a lot of CO2 and thus increase the global warming. So according to the article Reducing Electricity Use and Cost by energy.gov, reducing the use of electricity will reduce the pollution that is emitted from non-renewable sources of energy, thus reducing global warming and climate change. But if everyone decided to use electric car, switch to electric cars, the demand for electricity would be at its all-time high. This means that more people who joins the new trend of electricity, there would be an increase in climate change and global warming due to the high demand for electricity. Okay, so the whole point of electric car is to go green and reduce global warming. But generating electricity is one of the reasons why there's pollutions and increasing global warming. The problem with electric cars is not the electric car itself, but it's the energy it takes from electric cars to produce the power. In this case, it's the way we generate electricity to power those electric cars. So, generating electricity, we already know that generating electricity equal producing pollution, like that. So let's just talk about the demand for electricity as of now. If everyone in the US decided to drive an electric car, according to the article Why the US Power Grid Isn't Ready for Electric Cars by LinkedIn, with that many electric cars in use, the strain on the US power grid would jump from 9.5 billion kilowatts per year to 1.25 trillion kilowatts per year when fully transitioned to electric cars. And the increase of demand for electricity will go up higher and higher each year. So according to the article, electric cars are not necessarily clean by a Scientific American. Electric cars may or may not help the country combat climate change, and it all depends on where the electricity comes from. So the increase in use of electric car will increase the demand for electricity and increase the pollution emitted from the energy factories. So let me show you guys the solution that I have come up with to solve this issue. According to Clean Energy by energy.gov, a clean energy revolution is taking place across America. This includes solar, wind, water, geothermal, bioenergy, and nuclear. Those are all clean energies. So with this, I suggest that once renewable energy takes place, once renewable energy meets the demand for our society, all electric car owners are obligated to only use those clean energies to charge their electric cars. So according to low emission sources, According to the article, low emission sources are said to cover almost all the growth in global electricity demand in the next 3 years by IEA. Renewable energies are said to dominate the growth of the world's electricity supply over the next 3 years. Amid the majority of the increase in global demand through 2025. This means that once we eliminate the non-renewable energy and switch it to renewable energy, we will have to pass a new law saying that all electric car owners are obligated to charge their car with only renewable energies. So now let's vision these. This is no longer a dream or a fantasy. We are currently working towards a better and better world. Once this becomes true, as a result, CO2 intensity of global generation will decrease significantly. So we can transition from this kind of world to a clean world. So with that being said, electric cars are bad for the environment if we make it bad. If we cannot figure out renewable energy in the next few years, the increase in demand for electricity that is predicted in the next few years will increase global warming and climate change. I want you guys to understand the importance of our environment. This is the only planet we have. So don't forget to reduce the unnecessary use of energy. And until the renewable energy takes over the demand for, So I want you guys to understand the importance of our environment. This is the only planet we have. So don't forget to reduce the use of unnecessary energy until renewable energy takes over the demand for our society. Thank you so much.